Child, was Wendy Williams moved to a memory unit because she got drunk? Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to Girl Uncensored. It's your girl CC, the pop culture it girl, and I'm back with another video. If you are returning, welcome back to the Negro Shenanigans, and if you are new here, welcome to the Negro Shenanigans. We are a growing channel over here.
It's because I'm growing, and so are you.
And in light of Black History Month,
we need a longer month.
Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and show your girl some love. And Operation Get CC out the plant, because baby, a plant ain't a place for me. Okay, a plant is not a place for me. I feel like I'm in jail, but not as much as Wendy Williams feel like she's in jail. But we're about to find out why she actually has been treated like she's in jail. Let's get into it. So according to TMZ, Wendy Williams moved to a memory unit after a boozy lunch at facility. Alright, so here's some of the deets. Wendy Williams ended up locked in a memory unit of the assisted living facility she's called home for 8 months. But apparently not because of her dementia diagnosis. It's because she got drunk in the building's restaurant. You know, New York have buildings where you have different things going on in the building. Not saying that any other place don't have that, but New York specifically, it could be, you can have everything in one spot, okay? It could be a damn veterinarian, 4 condos, and a hospital, and a bank, all in one, okay? So, and it says an employee at the facility who has had numerous interactions with Wendy Williams from the time she arrived tells TMZ, Wendy was initially placed on the 3rd floor of the building, which does not have restrictions on a resident's comings and goings. Okay? Early on in her stay, which remember they said she was been there only 8 months actually, Wendy went on the top floor restaurant bar for lunch. Our source says Wendy began ordering drinks and got drunk. She was there for a very long time. When the supervisors found out, we're told they were furious Wendy was served alcohol. Our source says shortly after the incident, supervisors decided to move Wendy to the 5th floor memory unit, where she would not have free access to the elevator. The reason, they didn't want her going up to the restaurant and getting drunk again. Problem was, the memory unit was full, so while supervisors waited for a room to become available, they kept Wendy on the 3rd floor, but had employees stand guard outside her room so she couldn't wander upstairs. We're told employees told Wendy the restaurant was under construction and was not operating. Days later, a room became available on the 5th floor and Wendy was moved, and she's been there for months. As you hear in our documentary, Wendy says she only breathed fresh air twice in 30 days when she went out for dentist appointments. They said, as for Wendy's memory, the employee says it's firmly intact. Wendy doesn't have good and bad days. She's the same all the time. You can tell her something today and 2 weeks later she'll remember it. Her memory is fine. Wendy, my Wendy. I love Wendy because, baby, Wendy ain't say none of that. This is funny and this is on brand for Wendy Williams. Of course she's not going to tell us. She ain't going to tell us all of that. Because Wendy has a drinking problem. Still. And honestly, I believe we saw Wendy months and months and months back, right? This is the best we've seen Wendy look. Even though we're watching her from a window. This is the best we've seen her look. And probably because she's been completely sober. And that makes so much sense. And the reason why she is coherent and she seems like regular Wendy is because she has not had any type of substances. So ultimately, this is all, y'all, I don't want to say what I'm about to say. I love Wendy down. Y'all know I've been reporting on her. If you don't know, you know. Check out some videos. I love Wendy. I love her. Baby. Wendy. Do she need a different... Okay, so here's the thing. Hear me out, okay? Wendy needs care, but people who care about her, right? If I'm putting all these pieces together, it seemed to me that a lot of decisions that were made for Wendy was actually in her best interest, okay? Because no one y'all have made Wendy and her niece Alex, and it's just been presented to us like she's just being held captive for no damn reason. Because everybody has been saying and asking the same question: why is she being locked up like this? But this actually does make sense. And it just seemed like every single time she is being restricted is because she can't be trusted with other people. Because then that's when she goes and she just be drinking and just goes off into the deep end, and she has no knowledge of what's going on. And people around her, i.e. her son, no shade, because she said it herself, and other people take advantage of her. Because she be drunk. Our girl got a problem. And according to I think even Wendy kind of alluded to in the Saving Wendy documentary that Sabrina Morrison, the conservator, she didn't bother. You remember, if you watch the Wendy, it's on TMZ. Wendy herself says she barely see this woman. And Sabrina wasn't bothering her too much early on, which is why, like, when you see the Wendy Lifetime special and all that, because at the time Wendy had staff, but Wendy's staff kept giving her alcohol. And so, see, it seemed like Sabrina gave her a lot of leniency, a lot of leadway, a lot of freedom, but it was abused. And it just seems like she has to be on some type of restriction for the good of her. Wendy just want to be able to drink. Baby, I don't know. Now, I don't want to say she don't need to be free. But it's like, Wendy, the reason why you're locked up is because you can't be trusted. Your drinking is causing, what's it called? What's the alcohol-induced dementia? That is when you're off and your mind, you're damaging yourself by drinking. So what we need to do, put her back in rehab? What needs to be done? I don't know. Cause it just seems like you just wasn't you. I mean, hell, being under your son's care wasn't helping. So what do we need, your sister? Like, what do we need to do? And I think that Wendy probably doesn't want to be in the care of people that's going to really be strict with her and tell her no. And that's the problem. Ooh-wee. It makes sense now. It makes sense. So she's not even on the memory unit because of her memory. She's just there because the memory unit don't have elevators and you can't move freely. Clearly, because the patients that's on the floor have memory issues, so you can't just let them roam everywhere. That's why she's on there. You mean to tell me that it was so bad for you? First of all, you had to be in an assisted living in the first place, but it was so bad for you there, like your drinking is so bad that they had to put you on the floor that you actually don't even technically belong on, but they had to do that just to stop your ass from going to drinking, and they had to lie to you and tell you that the restaurant was under construction. Wendy Williams, I'm praying for you, baby. We are praying for you. I think the best thing to do is to, I don't know. You know what? I'm not about to give that advice because I don't know. It just seems like you don't need to be free. You don't need to be Britney Spears free. Hell, only thing we know about Britney, low-key, the only thing that Britney Spears is doing is twirling around on them little ass panties that she can't fit. That's the only thing that Britney Spears is doing. It don't seem like Britney Spears is a danger to herself, which is why she is free. Wendy, you are a danger to yourself. You have a drinking problem, baby. We gonna have to get that under control. So I want to see what are the next steps. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, because now I don't even know. We were rooting for you, girl.
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
And she looks the best she's looked since she's been going through this for the past couple of years. You know why? Because her ass is sober as hell. That's why. Child. Wendy, I love you, but go on, get up on my phone, child. I'm going to bed. Y'all know I work at the plant, and I'm up here. She's stressing me the hell out. We over here sad and feeling bad, which, yes, we do. But, Wendy, baby, you wasn't telling us all that. You want to be, listen, I don't blame her, though. Listen, I want to be free. Let me drink and be, you know, with whatever man I want to be with and just live my life. Baby, we can't do that. You got taken advantage of when you be free like that. So, I don't know, y'all. But anyway, check out my other video I did about Wendy Williams stealing that son, child. And that's all I got. Ooh-wee. It's your girl, Cece with Girl Uncensored. Bye.